Hello, Virgo. How y'all doing? Oop, almost popped out. This is the channel, Tarot Me Please, coming at you for mid-February. This is a general reading for all my Virgos out there. Hope you've been good. And hope you're in a quiet, calm place where you can absorb the energies and really focus on what the universe has to tell you. Open yourself up to the energies, Virgo, and let's see what we find. Can't forget that one. All right, Virgo. Breathe in, breathe out. Close your eyes if you want. What a beautiful day. Clear your mind and open your heart up. Oof, I felt good. All right, Virgo, what is your energy right now? Mid-February. All right, that's nice. Virgo, your energy is the Three of Pentacles, which represents teamwork, collaboration, craftsmanship, all that good stuff. So you are doing some good, creative, productive stuff with some other people involved. All right. Whether you're a teacher, an artist, somebody on social media, you are being creative and productive. Nice. Okay, let me see what the issue might be. What is the energy that's crossing you right now, Virgo? Wow. Okay. That's the Empress. Wow, that's a major arcana card, which represents fertility and just abundance and creation. Like I was saying before, I mean, you're basically in full creation mode. Could also represent pregnancy for a small percentage of you Virgos, but I really think it's about letting your creative juices flow and opening yourself up to collaboration and just bringing it. Okay, and I'm wondering why that Empress came out in the potentially problem field, or maybe there is no problem. Maybe it's just you being like in full creation mode right now, Virgo. In any case, let's look at some of the other cards to see what else we might be dealing with. What other energies are involved right now in your life, Virgo? Okay, we got in the recent past a Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is very reliable, very responsible. The Knight of Pentacles would say, well, you can't get the result without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. Does that sound like you, Virgo? Have you been working hard? Have you been kind of like pushing forward and just bringing it? It's not a big departure from, what's showing up in the moment, This sounds like it's something from your actual 9-to-5 workplace, your bread and butter. This could be from your workplace, or it could also be from your side hustle. Both. Okay? So far, so good. Let me see what is in your immediate future, Virgo. Oh, okay. That is the Ten of Wands card, having to do with just having having worked hard and, amassing a certain amount of, amassing a small fortune, amassing all these wands that all these projects and all this, all these products that you've produced. And so you're close to, or you're at the end, you're at the pinnacle of your success. And, it's time to put down those wands because all that success, all that productivity and creativity, all that hard work, is starting to, feel stressful, and you're starting to be tired and all that stuff. It's quite a bit of responsibility that you've assumed. I'm starting to think that's probably from your 9 to 5 workplace. And so it's time to put down those wands. It's time to stop carrying those wands. Lessen the load on your shoulders a bit, is what I see here with the Ten of Wands card. But your hard work has brought quite a bit. It's brought results. It's brought results. But you shouldn't let all of that be on your shoulders. You should put those wands down and just, lessen your load a little bit, Virgo. That's a good message to take, actually. Let's see what is on your conscious mind right now, Virgo. What is on your waking hours mind? Okay. The Victory card. That is the Six of Wands. I'm thinking a lot of this has to do with with the workplace. With all the reliability, responsibility, working hard, being very productive and all that, and all the collaboration. Of course, you're thinking about victory, you're thinking about rewards, you're thinking about, recognition and all that. So that's you there on the horse. But, you're not going to rest on your laurels. You know that this Victory card is temporary. It's nice, but it's temporary, and you got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. But it's a nice card, isn't it? Let's see, Virgo, what might be influencing you, though you might not even know it? What's in your unconscious field? Okay. So you are unconsciously having thoughts about leaving behind the present, whether that's your present workplace or perhaps a present relationship. I'm thinking it's more like your workplace, though, because, this person here, that's you, you've been able to drink from these full cups, and they've been really rewarding and fulfilling. But you feel that you've done all you can do. Like they look very, these two cards are very related in my mind, because you've been working so hard, and you've been so productive and creative, and you've really garnered some results from all your hard work. And you've reached the end of it. I mean, there's not really much more that you could do, that you can learn, that you can produce, You've kind of like reached a plateau. And here it's like, okay, well, if I've done all I can do, if I've learned all I can learn, then it's time to move on to something new. And so that's what this person is doing. He's kind of like turning his back on all that good stuff, but, he can't stack any more cups here, it's a lot already. He's done, and he's going to move on to something new, even though it's not totally 100% sure where he's going. you know? So that's the Eight of Cups card there. Thinking about moving on. But this is in your unconscious, Virgo. So maybe you haven't made the plans yet. You haven't really been thinking about it actively, because you're like enjoying all the recognition that you're getting right now. It's like if you're getting all this nice recognition right now, why leave? You don't want to think about that. Maybe it's scary to think about that, but in your unconscious, you're thinking about it. Okay, so what are your hopes and fears, Virgo, in this workplace kind of thing? I'm thinking it is a workplace kind of thing. Like you've gotten comfortable, people admire you there, you're, being recognized for all your good hard work and everything. But it's not going to be long before you're like, okay, there's not much more for me to do here. My work is done, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, let's look at your hopes and fears card. Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's another knight card. We had one here in the recent past, the responsible, hardworking person. So the Knight of Wands card, if he could talk, he would say, you've only got one, you only live once. So be bold, be fearless, and do what you love. And if, this is what you once loved, but not so much anymore, it doesn't bring you the excitement anymore, then move on and, move on to something new and exciting. You only live once. Well, I don't know if that's true, but, I do, sort of agree with his philosophy. It's like, be bold, be fearless, do what you love. Yeah. This dude doesn't play it safe, that's for sure. He just goes for it, right? And maybe the Virgos out there, including myself, we need a bit more of that fire that the Knight of Wands embodies. It's like, go for it. Run after it. Charge. Okay. So, I see 3 Wands cards already, and I haven't even flipped all the cards. So I'm, for most of you, this is like work. This is like a work reading. Moving on to something new because you've already, excelled at your current place, blah, blah, blah. Let's now look at your attitude. What your attitude or your influence is going to be throughout this trajectory of, I need to move on to something new. I need to leave my current job, look for something new, or look, maybe stay at the current workplace, but look for a new position, blah, blah, blah. Your influence on the final outcome will be, typical Virgo. Okay, I'm guilty too. The 9 of Swords. Okay, so the 9 of Swords, it's pretty self-explanatory. It looks like a woman even, but yeah, it's just you're in your mind too much. You're thinking, what if this? What if I do that? I can't do this. I'm limited. What if this happened? Yada, 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 as Seinfeld says. The 9 of Swords, if I had to define it, it's nightmares, anxiety, grief, depression, all that, Virgo stuff in your head stuff, which, it's good to be careful. It's good to have your ducks in a row. It's good to, plan things out and think things out. But boy, you take worrying to another level, don't you, Virgos? And, maybe in your normal frame of mind, Virgo, you're like, okay, well, I'm just being logical and I'm just being careful, and it's good to be careful. But when this card comes out, it's like you're doing it too much. It's like too much. It's like worrying overdrive, Virgo. That's what the universe is trying to tell you. And I know you can't help it. I know that's your nature. You're ruled by Mercury, and that's like the thinking planet, but chill out a little bit, I think, is what the universe is trying to tell you. In fact, I know it's what the universe is trying to tell you with this card here. Okay, so what are the external influences going to be in this, tentative move onto something new at work. Okay. That is the Four of Pentacles. It's a stable card. All fours are stability. So the Four of Pentacles represents, um, a desire for long-term security, and you know, I could even put this here as well, because you know Virgos do desire routine, security, long-term, stable stuff. You know, they don't want to play it too crazy. They just want something cozy and safe, and so Four of Pentacles, right? But this is showing up in the external influence, and I'm wondering if it might be somebody in your life or an energy from your family, perhaps, because if you, Virgo, think of leaving your current workplace, which is secure and whatever, and to something totally new that inspires you and gives you, a fire. Maybe people in your family or people that you're supporting or whatever, maybe they're thinking, ugh, let's play it safe, Virgo. Don't go off the deep end. We need our security and all that. So this might be what the external influence is representing with this Four of Pentacles card. And you too, like I said, it might be you too. Okay, so we have a lot of, careful energy here. If we are going to go, not go off the deep end, but if we are going to venture into something new and exciting, well, the attitude is going to be, well, just be careful about it. Just plan it out. Don't go too crazy with it. Okay. What is the final outcome here? Beautiful. Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is very clear thinking, very sharp thinking, just, nice mental, intellectual capabilities. If the Queen of Swords could talk, she would say, stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. And don't take shit from anyone. That's going to be the final outcome. That's very nice, actually, because if you're a typical Virgo, it's like, you're not fiery and fiery and fiery, but you are, you do stick up for yourself. You don't take shit from people. You don't let people take advantage of you, in the workplace at least. So that Queen of Swords, she is, just in her element. The mind, the swords, the clear thinker, all that good stuff, standing up for herself, which is nice, right, Virgo? You do so much for people. You're just a natural helper, not just at the workplace, but also with your friends, with your family, just even strangers. You just always want to help and be of service, but you don't want to feel like somebody's taking advantage of you or treating you like shit. You stand up for yourself, which is good energy. Okay? So whatever happens in this trajectory of, walking away from your comfort zone and going off to something, new and exciting and a bit unknown, you'll be okay, Virgo. You'll be okay. You will stand up for yourself and not take shit. Uh-oh, I'm going to be censored now by YouTube. But I didn't say my cuss words within 10 seconds of the opening, so I think I might be okay. Anyhow, Virgo, I hope some, if not all of this reading resonated with you. If it did, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Tarot Me Please. My name is Crystal. And, hit the like button and activate the bell and thumbs up and all that good stuff. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.